Ah, you've arrived at last. Come forward. We have much to discuss. Did you think I would not expect you? I already know all that occurred with Lilatha and the murderous shadows. Rest assured, I will find this mysterious Daedric artifact.
We're like,
A voyage
okay,
that only a
just,
few
we don't
have
have
ever
access to all this big
undertaken.
DLC, but let's do our
We will
quest
travel to
stuff.
Sotha Seal's peculiar experiment, the Clockwork City. I do. The Tribunes are not so clever that they could hide such a place from me for long. The city is quite close, and also very far away. Just the first of Sotha Seal's many paradoxes. If you choose to join me, be prepared for many more. I have no great fondness for that Psijic Lilatha, but you saved her life and defeated a powerful shadow mage in the process. Of course you will. Naturally you have questions. Alas, they prepare if you must, but make it quick.
I don't recall
Time
this.
is not on our side.
I more or less recall the building. I think. It's a giant circle, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Alright. What?
Yeah, triangle, circle. Yeah.
Those are not the same.
Yeah.
One of these things just doesn't belong here. One has angles, one does not.
I rest right around here. It's a faith place. Oh, use me.
Left the building and went. What a weirdo. I'll help you, but nobody can see me helping. Come to the back of the building. Outside.
There you are. Come. Here, behind the waterfall. My companion arrives at last. Now then, our journey begins in this dreary little cave. Quite a surprise, yes? Believe me, it won't be the last. The Father of Mysteries, the Clockwork God, the Tinkerer, and other such banal titles. Ha! No one truly knows Sotha Seal, not even his hall. Indeed, Saint Nerevar the Captain, our king and greatest champion for a time. Some believe that Sotha Seal, Vivek, and Almalexia murdered Nerevar so they could take divine power for themselves. I think it's irrelevant. The silence of Sotha Seal may come from a place of grief and deep regret. Sotha Seal hides everything. But more to your point, it's not just a city. It's an incomprehensibly powerful, world-shaping device. Yes, Seal's fellow tribune. A machine can be studied, and perhaps understood in time.
Ooh, that's a nice background art. Clockwork City Vaults. I like that.
Draftier than I remembered. Follow me. Welcome to the dwarven hold of Barn's Arm Shed. Such as it is. Ironic that AM's holy city of Mournhold has Dwembric roots, don't you think? Curious. Practically no one knows this route, but this scaffolding looks new. Built by rogue ordinators, perhaps? Stay watchful. Sotha Seal always did admire dwarven industry, albeit quietly. Perhaps that's why he built his city here. This lift will take us to the nethermost depths of the ruin, and to our destination. Come along. just across the ravine. That's our door. Someone clearly didn't care for these factories. Stay close. I'd say prepare yourself, but nothing could prepare you for what's to come. Touch the sphere. Clockwork City awaits.
I think you should get one of these for your living room. For your office. Probably more of an office. I'm getting really tiny.
What? This is not the brass fort. Someone diverted our passage. Audacious, but foolhardy. When I find them, wait. I feel cold.
Oh no! Oh no! Stop him!
Back!
Stop him!
My shadow! My power! Don't let it escape! Factotums! They're activating! Ready your weapons! I will assist you as best I can! Another batch! Spinning up! Destroy them! I am a scholar, damn it! More! To the southeast! Make ready! This had better be the last of them!
Hostilities ended. Now, to relax.
Do you like your electric staff?
It's just temporary.
I see that a lot of
Fetching
people
scrap
who
heaps.
do
My shadow remains
armor
close.
and
We must hurry.
DPS with the electric staff a little bit.
I mean, I like it
Is it-
because of this. It has like a unique effect. Because I think it's from a trial.
Okay.
But for the build I'm trying to put together, I'm supposed to be fire stuff.
Yeah. Guess we're done here.
Swivel swords. Oh, wonderful. I'm in no condition to navigate this maze. Perhaps I failed to impress the gravity of our situation upon you. Yes. And perhaps something more. In removing my shadow, our attacker removed some vital part of my animus. Yes, of course. Disrupting the binding would cause my animus to disperse. An unwelcome prospect, to be sure. I might be able to reclaim the shadow, but not before we exhaust its power. Not yet. We should have translocated directly to the brass fortress. Sealed one step at a time, if you please. Yes. And perhaps something more. In removing...
So I'm done with Midnight Suns.
Cool.
I give it a 4 out of 5, but I don't think I file. Like, it's barely a 10. I don't think I'll ever go back and replay it. There were a bunch of achievements I was going to try to get at the end, but it's so tedious and grindy to get to them, I decided to. It was good. I was definitely a solid playthrough, but I'm also happy I didn't finish the part. It was pretty. You were right there.
Well done.
The card gameplay was better
Killed
than I
by
thought.
spinning knives is not an epitaph worthy of the faithful.
They did pretty good by it.
Onward.
Yeah, I wish
Eager to see what new wind-up
it was a cool
absurdities await us.
concept, and it's a neat fighting design. It's just I had more.
Mhm.
And being in like an arena room every time you do anything, like there's no expectation. But like there's plenty of character development. So I don't know. It seemed like potentially maybe the game could have headed in a different direction. They're just like, no.
Yeah, I mean, like the tutorial at the beginning kind of, you learned quickly at the beginning where there was no tutorial, and where there was a tutorial, you kind of just learned everything. I finally got, it didn't take me long to get the hang of it. But you're right, it was definitely an arena. There was definitely kind of learn about the environmental aspects that kind of evolved throughout the game. There were like little strategies. If I was a super huge Marvel fan, I'd just love that in there. There was lots of lore, lots of talking with people.
Your fate is sealed.
How's Avowed? Did you get to your stopping point in Avowed? Did you still playing it?
And what game?
Avowed.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just some of the backlog now. Cool. I do want to come back to it, but there are games that I've paid for. I need to knock out before I put any time into them.
At last. Defeat this monstrosity, but don't kill it. I must reclaim my power. Stand back. Time to reclaim what is mine.
That was what is it?
Aliad kebiet tahir.
That was the big black screen.
Yeah. I think it's because we did that too fast. We had
Never know how much you
that was
miss
just
a
like,
thing.
alright, let's move the NPC where he's supposed to be to finish up the scene.
More ridiculous machines? I've had enough of this. Come.
Those
We
were all
still have a
not
long
there
way to
second
go.
ago.
How did a bunch of robos sneak up on us? Who took the time to make silent moving robos?
Behold, the Clockwork City. Finally. Sotherseal's brass fortress waits at the end of this road. We should go there at once. Keen to find out who sent us on that delightful jaunt through the new Martis.
Cool. Okay, so we're in the zone now. Finally,
Yeah.
I have a few things on the map.
I
Guys
have-
here for fishing.
Oh, I have nothing. I have a way shrine in the middle. I have the Clockwork City fortress icon. North of that, the dungeon house.
So I see I've got a way shrine to the directly north of us. There's an eye near it, and then I see a sky shard next to it, kind of near the fortress door.
Okay, I'll follow you.
More important matters to attend to.
Resource there's the wood. It's just like scrap wood.
Are we swimming in oil? This can't be.
I don't know. Does not seem healthy in any way. Let's do that way. Oh. There's a server. I'm starting to worry about points now.
Why? The store's
It's-
up but
it's-
still not priced?
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna have to delay the consoles. There's a person.
This year he'll select me for sure. Welcome, friend. Come, join our celebration on this glorious and special day. Today is the day that Lector Naril declares a new apprentice. I've improved my
I feel
botanical
like
knowledge and skills
story-wise, I feel like we're
considerably
supposed to do
since the
the main
selection
story
day
of this.
last year. I hope he sees how
I
much
don't
I
think
can
we're
help
supposed to
him.
know that people
The
are here, right?
Everwound Wellspring,
I
a
know.
wondrous oasis in this mechanical desert. Sotha Seal created the place, but the Lector made plants grow in the metallic soil. Once every... In the past,
maybe
the
we should go to
wellspring
the
was
main
accessible to everyone.
Okay.
Lector Naril...
Let's get you this way shrine here first.
Oh no, so many hopefuls. The gears just have to align. They have to.
Got it.
Quite a memorable locale. Delightful.
Well, only one way to get there.
Should make it to the whale.
Yep, discovered it. Like a professional adventurer.
Rise to the occasion.
That oil
You're
wasn't
probably
deep
like,
enough.
what the fuck? Bunch of yellow idiots.
Was the most efficient way?
It was.
On a soul gems. We just fast travel to
Yes.
the middle and go north.
Yeah, we could.
We don't get distracted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've arrived. Good.
Debate fear. I warned you never to come back. And you, one of Fear's lackeys, I take it.
Luciana Pullo. Hospitable as ever? Go talk to her. I'll not waste my time speaking with a petulant toy soldier.
Hold there, friend of Fear. I am Proctor Luciana Pulo of the Clockwork Apostles. I don't know how you and this egomaniac breached Lord Set's Celestiadrome, but I won't have non-citizens stirring up mischief in the Brass Fortress. Only just arrived and already trying to grease the gears? New arrivals must secure an endorsement from a citizen in good standing. I'm prepared to overlook your atrocious choice in companions if you can find a sponsor. That's for you to find out. Not many citizens will risk their reputation on a green-heeled stranger, and you'll find no comfort from me. Maybe... Tread carefully, Fear. I'll be watching.
That was so extra to just put the weapon back on our back.
Yeah, but it was cool.
I was just like, oh god, she's about to banish us, and then she just stowed the weapon. I'm like, oh, okay.
Luciana clearly hasn't lost her charming demeanor. Predictable. Ah, yes. Their bizarre sponsorship custom. I forgot. I'm not a citizen. And even if I were, I'd not waste time wading through their opaque bureaucracy. You've proven yourself to be more than capable. I have no doubt you'll figure something out. I appreciate your assistance in the pneumatic forge, but for now, our paths must diverge. The artifact we seek will not remain in one place for long. I can ill afford a delay. Navigate this absurd ritual quickly.
Great achievement unlocked.
A monastic order of sorts. They serve Sothasil through magical inquiry. Apostles fancy themselves iconoclasts who push the boundaries of magical praxis. You mean, are they all half-metal monstrosities? More or less. Some modify themselves more than others. It's a form of reverence. They want to be more like Sothasil. You see?
They're part. Okay.
Another newcomer, eh?
Narama!
Well, if it isn't my second favorite assistant. What a fortuitous turn of events. Initially, I thought we could rely on my ample charms to win us a sponsor. Unfortunately, the people here tend to value craft over the pleasure of my company. Yes, a clockwork apostle named Varuni Arvel. Apparently, she's a member of the Congress of Calibration, the governing body here in the city. This promises to be a fruitful collaboration. I tasked Kirith and Raynor with acquiring gifts for Varuni, but they tend to wonder. Kirith...
Did you read this
Refreshing.
log
Take it in.
of Gears book over
An
here?
opportunity for learning.
So that pompous high elf got his hooks in you too, huh? Depends on your definition of trouble, I guess. Like I said, he didn't want to discuss it. Probably whipped up an automata disrupting spoon twirler or something. Thanks for the help. Raynor's smart, but you can't smart a spider to death, you know. Well, Naramo said we needed something to offer this Varuni character, but from what I can tell, she doesn't really need anything. A home-cooked meal, Argonian pottery, or information.
Sergeant Baldan, this one has the gold you requested. Will you still sponsor me?
How do you drive this
I gave
thing?
you my
Those are
word,
honest.
didn't I? Come, cat. We can discuss the specifics.
What was that?
Nice to see that those are all next.
Hello again. So strange. I'm glad to see you, but I must admit, the statistics are staggering. Kirith? So you've joined our band of outsiders. Welcome. These firepot spiders contain a highly unstable oil-like fluid. So you'll do it? Yes,
working for
of
you too.
course.
Yeah.
More oil. Excellent.
Go at a 4-4.
Oh, you have 2 out of 4? I got 3 out of 4.
One more, and I think we've got it.
Now so it's
Brilliant! We really made short work of those spiders, didn't we? Take the oil to Varuni. Naramo said she has an office in the Clockwork Basilica.
Can you put a marker on yourself and your companion?
yeah.
Thank you. And we ride all the way back up the stairs again.
Again, Thank you. Good luck in the Basilica.
Do we have time to interrogate some of the locals? Think of the mystic quandaries we could resolve.
There's the grass.
You get a collectible too?
Yeah, skin splint, overfly added to flying pets.
That's cool.
Capable
Robots giving out
combatants
quests.
needed for
Maybe a
hazardous
Fallout
work.
stuff.
Please respond for more information.
Yeah. Should we pick it up?
Sure.
By the word of Set, I am bound. Reflecting. Reflecting. Travel to the Sanctuary of Verification. You must also gather the
another
imperfect
alien
sequence
person?
plaques that have been scattered
is.
during previous battles. More information about your task is available.
And here's another quest.
Looking for a harvester with some guts. Looking to help us tarnished in Slagtown? We have a... Arvia needs more of the metal strands that are weaved into the clothing of Clockwork. Well, we can't collect the strands without more lodestones. And the one Arvia created attracts the stuff like nothing else. Don't go killing yourself, you hear? Who else would I get to run around Clockwork for us?
Razgorg's got you looking for metallic fibers? Good. Most don't like to talk about it, but Slagtown's air is poison. Oh, sure. Can make abrasive scrubbers out of them, armor lining, cables, hazard masks, all kinds of things. Ah, that. Quite a wonder. Like most things in Clockwork, our clothing is given to us by Set's grace. Once you take out the metallic threads, the entire cloth begins to unravel, and...
How dare you, Khalid? Your mother wanted a better future for you.
Because a factotum with delusions of grandeur told her fortune. Do you really believe that?
She believed it. Why can't you see?
See what? That following the predictions of a deluded machine got my mother killed? I'll prove the prognosticator is a fraud. See if I don't.
That display of emotion isn't indicative of the people of Slagtown. Khamid lost his mother in the last pilgrimage, and that's made him angry at the world. Once every season, the most brave and desperate members of our community make the journey to request a fortune from the Grand Prognosticator. An oracle of sorts. It's an unusual factotum with a penchant for the mystical and the dramatic. Thank you, my friend. My old bones aren't up to another adventure, but I owe it to Khamid's mother to do whatever I can to keep him safe. More or less. Something about abject poverty and a miserable existence, but a fortune of hope, of riches beyond my wildest dreams.
Lots of quests to pick up.
It spoke...
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done.
Yeah.
There's a campfire over here and more. Yeesh.
Let it sit with you. Novel erudition always makes me heady.
And the sky shard. So I get in here.
And just as I promised, my assistant arrives. You brought a gift.
Greeting, Auxiliary. Is your friend correct? Fire Patwell. Tremendous. And you managed to keep all 10 fingers. I'm impressed. Thank you. Now, to the matter of your citizenship. A number of outsiders have gone missing in recent weeks. I fear someone might be abducting them, or worse. But I have no proof. Try to keep this inquiry quiet, all right? In the Clockwork City, even a small creak in the gears can draw curious eyes. Very little, which is more problematic than it sounds. Any loose call can carry out an abduction. It doesn't re-record what happens everywhere. Honestly, I don't know how you exodromals do without. You lose so much in Tamriel. Knowledge, memories, and you must argue incessantly. Everything that happens here is fact, documented and verifiable. Exodromal. Sorry, I forget how strange our words sound to foreign ears. Anyone who enters the Clockwork City from the outside world is known as an exodromal, since they come from beyond the Celestiodrome, the glass sphere you'd call our sky. I know, but secrets are the purview of Lord Set, and Lord Set alone. I have nothing to hide. The sermons tell us that only the disassembled engine can be scrubbed and made clean. Knowledge requires light, openness, collaboration, you see?
So, ready to do a bit of sleuthing? Varuni suspects that someone destroyed city records. But if my study of Dwemer ruins has taught me anything, it's that nothing is ever truly destroyed. Sneaking into the depository is impossible for us, but Sothasil's clockwork automata enter and exit the structure constantly. I discovered a way to control one such automata, a device known as a skivaton. No, you are. I will provide technical assistance and keep an eye out for prying eyes. If you have questions, you should ask them now. Once we begin our investigation, we'll have little time to dawdle. As Varuni said, everything here generates a record.
Here's a book.
When you say it like that, it does sound daunting. It's true. The evidence we seek drifts through vast oceans of information. I equipped the Skivaton with a number of key words and concepts to help it sort out extraneous documents.
Wow, these are weird. These bookshelves. These power things with the metal plates on the bookshelves.
Yeah, it's like the precursor computer.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Well, I like the aesthetic.
As I said before, those tarnished redundants down in the slums are no concern of yours. I've instructed the constabulary to keep a strict eye on them.
Yes, that Constable Baldon's done an admirable job. Even so, tarnished and exodromals enter the Basilica far too often.
And what of these rumors? Black-robed figures lurking on the edge of the radius?
Honestly, Diwa, settle the boilers, I will never let tarnished or exodromals or mysterious rogue ghosts disrupt our work, believe me. Ah, you must be Lord Fear's associate.
They would give a quest since they were having such an intricate conversation, but not.
customer enters the store, what do we say?
Where did you get this quest from? Dr. Silver?
Show us balls.
Is this how... It's wondrous, isn't it? Elegant, meticulous, timeless. I once took joy in studying the perfection of this realm, but now every revolution of the great gear only tightens the vice in my chest. Then may I impose on you as a fellow seeker. For all my learning, I can think of no escape from my predicament, save what Terere Heladrin was ahead of her time. It was fear that led to her expulsion, not reason. I see that now. Terere has been gone a very long time, but her ill-fated experiment created a persistent disorder in the grand schema. It's...
Structure was not I guess it's in that section with the
how do you drive this thing?
Another quest that way. We're sticking to the main quest right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's
oh, I see it on the roof.
If you want the lower. Yeah. There's no interest in previous but I thought it might be.
What a tease.
Yeah, and if you go through there, there's like enemies and there's another quest, side quest after there. Thank you. Allow. The long way around to get to. I guess you can't go this way. Let me see if there's more quests in the lower section. A lot of quests to pick up right. Did you log into Pokemon Pocket and get your card packs and start farming the new theme pack?
Yeah.
Good. Did you get anything cool?
Excellent. We have a strong signal.
I can't remember.
Now, to find Varuni's evidence.
Cool.
Wait. Yes. Go straight, then left. The central depository must be on a different floor.
Oh, we're a mouse. I was like, what? Am my character in the floor? Why am I so low?
Expertly done. That grate should lead to the central depository and our evidence. This depository should contain security documents and recordings. Search everywhere. When you find something, use a skivaton to make a remote copy.
The cultural research opportunities in extra-nern settlements like this are, well, incalculable.
All right. Let me see what you found. Yes, I believe these recordings correspond to the dates of the disappearances. We might already have a lead. I shared Varuni's concerns with Kirith shortly after you left the Basilica, and she insisted on looking into the matter herself. She cited Constable Baldon as a person of interest.
I like all the diversity in the quest. That's nice. Little mouse things there. Oh.
I don't care if he is a god. If Lord Vivek holds audience, so much to You've been told before.
Ah, there you are. Done. I did a little asking around. Word is, Constable Baldan will sponsor anyone as long as they can pay. I surveyed the building. Someone left the door to Baldan's storage loft unlocked. It should provide a great view of his office. Climb up. All right, Baldan. I've got your gold. Will you sponsor me for citizenship?
Oh, I'll take your offering. But sponsorship? That's for the living, you tarnished scum.
The living what?
Do it. Well, what are you idling for? Gather up the gold and dump her with the others. We don't want anyone finding our latest visitor.
Uh-oh.
Did they just kill somebody we know or knock her out?
They killed her. It's for the living. She ain't living. Yes, you're right. They knocked her out.
There you are! Naramo said you'd be around here somewhere. He what? How could she? Yes, of course. I'll get help. I'll get the others. You hurry off to Slagtown. That's what the locals call the slums in the northeast corner of the fortress.
Oil those ankles and keep walking, Green Heel. This one. Feh! You outsiders are all the same. And so you prove my point. Always trouble, always violence. And poor Saiba is caught in the middle. This on you. Baldan probably threw your friend into the fundament. And may.
I don't care if he is a god. If Lord Vivek holds audience, so much for fear.
You've been told before, Bilal. That's not how things work here.
Yeah!
Ah, scholarship. I can smell it from here.
Are you doing the side quest while you're here? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, there's waypoints on it. You cannot assassinate or vampire drain the robots.
Okay, we have to fight him. Okay.
Yeah, like it's just not giving me.
Okay.
More as many tentacles.
Sky Shard is
on a platform way above us.
okay, so whenever we get up there, we'll grab it. Okay. Cool. Campfire. Oh, this might be a door. No.
Might be.
Okay.
Oh, this is a dead end.
Did you get to run up to the room there, like you have a flash back to it?
No, you can always fast travel to it.
Oh, there's another quest guy over here. Is that what this is? It is. The quest thing.
I'm still feisty.
Don't have.
Oh, really? Hold on. Okay, so go to your... Oh, this is the daily stuff.
Our dailies random. Our dailies we have different days.
Okay. I'll bend in mine. You can share yours with me then. How's that sound?
Yes. I have 2 dailies. Do I have 2 dailies?
I have 2 dailies and I'll just abandon mine. And I get yours. Share them with me. Alright, got that one. Cool, thank you. Alright.
I think this gets us to the sky ship.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, here's an intermediate test for you.
Libations are on you next time. Ha!
Hello there. Are you here in response to the bulletin about my Fantastic. Now let me fill you in on the detail. It gave a repeated message, requesting to find its integral of memory in the mnemonic planisphere. The journey to the mnemonic planisphere is riddled with dangers, so it's best to prepare. Would you believe that the apostles don't know how to create factotums? That was a rhetorical question. Why does Lord Set do anything? Firstly, I already know it is an older, simpler model. You can see the door. Secondly, unlike other factotums, it openly speaks of its components. Well, its voice. Factotums are genderless machines, of course, but they all sound distinctly female. This one...
So you're still working on your Pokemon stuff, you're playing yourself, you got your Yu-Gi-Oh game since like you're starting to play. What else are you playing right now?
My new monster.
Oh, that's right. And how's that going?
It's a lot of fun.
Good. Yeah, you're hunting all the monsters and whatnot. Doing all the crazy things for those funny little cat things in the game.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
I just just downstairs backward. This just took me downstairs backward.
The quest of the
I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. There's too many waypoints and it's fucking good. It's gonna go in the direction of the main quest.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have came out the door that we went in.
Yeah, no, the game told me to go to use the elevator. The game doesn't know what to do. There's too many ways.
There's a big Hermias Moore statue in the store. That's cool. Are you going to the courtyard? What are you up to down there?
Going in the direction of the main quest.
The main quest says for me to up here to go straight across this high bridge.
Yeah, I think the door is down here. Person here with the main quest icon?
Yes.
Threw you in here too, did they? You're right, we should. And I could, but not yet. That's the spirit. I managed to yank this sword out of a corpse nearby. It's not...
She didn't really get enough. Maybe it was like, oh, he hit me. He just pretend to be lying down on my ass.
I think the guys would notice when they were carrying it. Yeah, hey, if it was in the movies, you know, they would do it for like 2 seconds, that sort of thing, but for a long period. I don't know. I don't really knock people out when you carry them. Not really, man. Why would
Dollar.
these little machine rockets?
Yeah.
And this month, this is the Jester event thing, I guess. I'm excited to get the hats. The Jester event. So it's the costume and fashion. Just get very good. Which brings me the guy's outfit from Shinigami. You get a bird head and put that on the screen.
And weird.
Yeah, it looks so goofy, it'd be good.
I'm the hero! Look at me! It's just like, why you dress that way?
Yeah, exactly. Just like the guy from Shangri-La. It'd be fun. We caught up on that, and Shangri-La, and so that's looking good. That's good. Did you read Solo Leveling, or were you telling me about it?
Yeah, I read it last year. I almost dropped it. I was just like, the main character is having like little to no character development. Kind of dumb. But then he started to
really?
have like a personality, character development. Okay, I'll keep going.
They just got to the part in the anime about the showing ops mission. I don't know if that was where you got to in your manga.
I mean, I finished it. Read all of it.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, I was excited to watch, but with what was covered in one season, I'm just like, oh, there's no way. This is gonna take too long. Because one thing to read it at that pace, especially when it's like fully released, it's a whole other thing to watch and like not a lot happen per episode. I'm like, no, absolutely not. They're gonna this is gonna end up having like 10 seasons. There's no way.
Is that a pot on the stove?
It'll be Attack on Titan
Someone
part
was
3 of part 4.
The final
We must be
movie of the
close.
final end movie part 4. I'm like, oh god, stop.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to cut content. I need you to just streamline it. Though. A whole lot of nothing going on from these.
Yeah, and that's where I like when we finished with most cases. That we can just binge it all, but both of these have been so good, it's been good to watch them every week. Except for then you're like, I need to be next week now. The Shangri-La one's been okay. I think the most enjoyable part about it is that it reminds me so much of Best Friend. That's why I enjoy it. Outside of that, it's the story is just okay. But I'm running around just trying to do stuff. That's good. Really enjoyable. Oh, there's a hole in the floor.
Gross.
Hey, this is where I was earlier.
This is where you were earlier? Just like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah. Oh, that's a dead end. Wait, this way. Yeah, exactly where I was.
You ahead of the quest instead of where you needed to be.
Yeah.
Good fun.
They're just like, this is where you'll finish the quest after you're fairly done with it.
Kira! Thank goodness! Don't suppose you found anything of interest down there?
Enough. I'm glad to see you weren't lying, Raynor Vanos.
That bastard Baldan threw me into the fundament.
Ridiculous. I've never seen this woman in my life.
Liar! You tossed this one in as well!
This Raynor Vanos made some very bold claims. If you have... Huh. You're more resourceful than you look. Little wonder Devaith chose you as his companion. Set knows he needs the help.
Luciana, I'd like to ask the constable a few questions when we return to the Basilica.
Don't trouble yourself, Aruni. You know how persuasive I can be.
I do. That's what worries me.
Do your work.
She's gonna beat the shit out of him.
I'd help you if she does, Constable. That fool has no idea what he's in for. Oh, most certainly. Baldan can't have accomplished all this by himself. Erasing records? Accessing derelict sections of the Fundament? I do, one way or another. For now, let's celebrate your achievement. Of course, each of them played a role in your success, and each of them will share the rewards.
You'll regret this. Mark me, Proctor. You will regret this.
I doubt that. Get this tarnished piece of scrap out of my sight.
Enjoy prison, you skeeving brat.
Ah, it seems I arrived just in time.
The outlaws refugee is down here. What the hell? It's also a little weird that Nerimo shows up, but it doesn't tell us to talk to him. Or Naram.
Yeah, he didn't have anything to say. I asked him.
Can you imagine the exotic herbal blends we could procure here?
Who are we supposed to talk to?
Do you not see someone? This guy?
Oh, I do now. Okay.
By the word, I wind the gears. Please state your business or depart. Welcome, potential resident. Please speak your birth name, followed
Dreaming. Torchbugs. Overturned jar.
My name is Sir Lord
Sponsorship
Mr. Wood, sir.
confirmed and archived. The light
They probably hate you for that. They're just like, oh,
Well,
another weirdo in our community. God damn it.
as one journey ends, another begins. I imagine there's much more to discover here in Sothasil's Clockwork City. I can finally begin my exploration in earnest. Now that we've earned our citizenship, I can apply for excavation permits, antiquity transportation licenses. Oh dear. They proved useful. Raynor's theories need some work, and Kirith's refusal to listen to reason caused me no small measure of anxiety. I value your service and partnership, Assistant. Please take this as a token of my appreciation.
There you are.
Here's
Good.
my
Much
pants.
to discuss.
Devay Fear? Here? It is a true pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I imagine it is now, and I'll be on your way.
Yes. Well, be seeing you, Assistant. Good day, Lord Fear.
Come, we need to talk.
He was funny.
I do like the aesthetic. The story stuff.
So you're a
Here
citizen
to
now.
solve
Well done.
mysteries and
I
more
heard
mysteries.
something about a constable tossing people
Yeah.
down sewer drains. Even in this shrine
Clockwork
to knowledge,
detectives.
drooling idiots bumble their way to power. Ludicrous. Moving on, it's Sothasil. Shortly after you and I parted company, I sought him out to discuss our Daedric artifact. I fear something is askew. Worse. Initially, I dismissed it as boredom, fatigue, or even the first signs of senility. But now, after observing him at length, I can say with certainty, this is not the Sothasil I know. We will leverage your hard-earned citizenship to make inquiries. As the most powerful mage in the Brast Fortress, I find it difficult to have proper conversations with common folk. Indeed. It's commonly understood that servants grumble about their masters, loudly, to those they consider equals. You have questions, of course. Ask what you must. The forces at work here are cunning indeed.
you switch to the main quest. Strangeness of set.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not proud of it. Every time we finish the quest, I'm like, I'm gonna move the next right one. I'm still with the college.
You're Lord Fear's newest steward, huh? Yeah, Gascon must know how much I love doing paperwork. A bunch of factotums loaded them onto a dolly and dumped them somewhere in the mechanical fundament. Half the old switches don't work with the new lamp, so we've had to manufacture new switches, and half the time And don't even get me started on the lamp assembly.
Well, that's not.
So you're de Vaythir's new auxiliary, eh? Not anymore. In the old days, sure. He was easy to please because he was never around. These days, he changes his mind about something every night. Trust me, this is unprecedented. I'm afraid something's wrong with his enhancements. Like he's having trouble regulating. He's a different person, I swear. Yes, speaking ill of a god never turns out well. In the old days, he'd take it in stride. Commit your small blasphemies, he'd say. Right. I'm sure you have plenty of work to do for Lord Fear. He's...
So you're the one Devaith tapped to be his aide in the Brass Fortress. Not as bad as you might expect. She's young, youth comes with impatience. Now more than ever. I don't pretend to understand his motives, but he's never been so demanding. One example? Huh! Flipping switches. That's rich. Each lamp has its own switch and some... Don't even get me started. Right, don't let me keep you. I can't...
Virtue through design. Design through faith.
Were you treated well by the menials? Yes, well, I could have told you that. That's why I sent you here after all. What kinds of... The lamps in the locutorium, yes? The large assembly room over there? Impressive. I assumed I'd have to explain it to you.
If we must.
I
The
hope to see you
conversation's
again,
still going on,
assistant.
and as we
Pray
progress the
tell,
main story,
what did
their
Devaith Fear have to
conversation
say?
begins to expand.
I fear
and
that he and I
continues.
might have gotten off to a poor start. Did he ask about me? Any mention of my many exploits? Raynor? Surely this is something I can handle myself. He just wants us to build a lamp? What an odd request. Some kind of tubular housing. Probably meant to protect a glass interior? Difficult to say. A complex filament of some kind. The weaving on this fiber, it must be machine-made. I should be taking notes. Some kind of compressor. For funneling a gas, perhaps? Interesting. Look at the apertures on this. It must be some kind of modulator that changes the nature of the light. Compressors, filaments, housings. Unlike the other lamps, these compress some kind of geodic gas into metal tubes, then modulate the light to create another kind of illumination that mortal eyes cannot see. Yes, with Rayna's assistance, I believe we can recreate this lamp without much difficulty. You plan to do what? Oh dear. Well, this seems like a terrible idea, but I shall rely upon you and Lord Fear to protect me. Here's a list. I'll fetch young Rayna.
Well, there's a book here.
Yep. An actual book, not even like the other ones in this zone.
By Mora's many eyes! Most gratifying resolution.
There's a simple chest over here for you.
Oh boy.
Really off in the corner there. Barely even saw it.
It's just wanted me to put all of the pegs all the way up.
I think it was like a master chest. Ooh, sky ship. Oh, is it? There's another something. We're getting all the chests tonight.
I don't want all the garbage. hell do we get out of it?
I don't know. I see the quest marker in the distance, so I'm just going past it.
I don't have a quest marker anywhere.
I have it super far. Just keep going.
No chest.
Wait again? Searching for it?
No.
No?
Oh, I
That's it. Could be higher.
The new open.
Intermediate, this is for you.
It's for you now.
No, God.
I've opened too many chests. And they're all garbage.
Just gonna force it open.
Oh, is that stairs?
Oh, okay. Wrong way, I think.
I'm gonna go sell the stolen stuff back.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're so close to the door. There's a quest in here!
Oh my God, is it?
Go find another
Yes,
beggar
there
to
is.
bother. Paul Batten's an old fool and a coward. Prove that the prognosticator is a liar and a fraud. You want to help? I won't refuse, though I don't have anything to give you. I've never gone on a pilgrimage, but I've heard tales. Because every once in a great while it actually spits out a different prediction. Of course I believe that!
Good quest. Right hand side.
My sister.
Where's the book?
Over here. What I caught?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of.
Oh, that sounds delicious. I'd be happy to taste test it for you.
Don't give up on me yet, Kara. I think I'm getting close.
Friend.
Come in search of a hot meal? Or a mud mixer? Really? Well, if you got me some fresh ones from the halls of regulation, that'd be a start. Mind yourself around Solace. He's the type to keep records on anything. Be best not to mention us then. Oh, I reckon anything that can grow here is special. But from what I gather, they got real flavor. I've tried, but no amount of boiling, chopping, or mashing did the trick. Those mushrooms are tougher than shoe leather and full of spore. Can't really say that any of the Tinkerer's creations were designed with edibility in mind. Doesn't make me much of a wood elf, does it? Don't I know it? But if I can make the days a little easier for even one person, it'll be worth it.
Good thing we stopped in here. The quests. Hiding.
Where's the
There's
chest?
seemingly no reason.
Yeah.
Why does this door have... You can't interact with it?
Oh, I think it's just the shop's name.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, I think it's just the shop's name. He sells your stolen stuff is
It's been stolen. Hey, I think we found
Someday,
the
I'd like to
thing
do a
that was
research paper
stolen.
on the mercantile
Probably lost
ecosystem of
it.
cities like this. Where do the goods come from? And where do they go?
Oh, here's another quest or progression of the quests.
This person?
Yeah. Do you not have that?
No, I already spoke to her when I picked it up. Daily quest.
Oh, this is okay. Alright. Cool.
Now there's the look of someone on the hunt for something specific. As a matter of fact, I acquired some of those just a few days ago. Varuni Arvel? Well, that changes everything.
I did not pay for the parts.
Yeah, neither did I.
My money, and I want it forever.
I name dropped.
I name dropped.
Ah, you've returned. Excellent. Raynor and I have cobbled together a serviceable frame for the lamp. Wonderful! I'm confident this lamp will conform to the exact specifications of the lamps they removed. Excellent, excellent!
Ah, I was beginning to worry. Not about you, of course. These apostles have been circling me like cliff racers. Well done. I assume you discovered the special property of these lamps? Visible light. Fascinating. To help with factotum navigation, perhaps? Huh. No matter.
Did you say something about putting the lamp on the balcony? We might have a problem. Raynor and that annoying high elf finished your lamp, but there's a problem. On the way here, I overheard an aide complaining about some new security measures Sotha Seal put in place. Looks that way, unless you want blood on your hands, of course. But that might complicate our sponsorship a smidge, yeah? Just be quick and quiet, like me. You'll be fine.
Uh-oh. Sneak in.
And I had 7 turn up. I'm going to Go in my companion and put on my
Sneak here.
Yeah.
Totally saw us take this elevator. We're not supposed to. There's a lore book on this table.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
Our damn lamp. We just have to get over 2 rooms. We can do it. Turn around so I can throw my knife at you. I mean, I shouldn't be killing people.
Oh, is that going to make you detected if you assassinate?
Probably. Nobody here has done anything wrong, but I shouldn't be killing them. Fuck. I got detected! Found a hiding spot. Do I have to wait for this guy to know? Oh, god damn it! We got him into the hiding spot, so he stops attacking. This is some bullshit. How are you attacking? It says I'm hidden. Who are you attacking? I have escape. I don't think there's any guards in here.
I convinced Sothis Seal that the Congress requires yet another lecture on the sanctity of clockwork automata. Good. Seal's lecture should begin any moment now. Stand ready to activate the lamp.
It seems I must disrupt your labors yet again. My dear friend of Eighth Fear informed me that some of your number may be experimenting on my blessed factotums. I will remind you yet again. My beloved factotums serve as an extension of my divine will. Accost them, and you accost me. In the past, I have encouraged a child's curiosity and accepted minor blasphemies. But my generosity has limits. Know this. Any servant of the Clockwork God found tinkering with factotums shall face severe...
What is that? What's happening?
After him! Someone seize that imposter!
Let the research begin.
Andy? Where'd you go?
I was a little behind on that story quest.
Okay. I opened all the bookshelves. I didn't. But I think that's because on these characters we have pretty much everything maxed out.
Yeah.
So any XP we do get is probably not a full level. It's probably just adding to like 48 or. Magic fireball!
I am a clockwork god. You will kneel before me. Kneel.
Cat is not dead, it's escaping!
We'll switch my... I'll reset that. Where we going?
I haven't the time to discuss this, Varuni. Wittingly or unwittingly, Lord Set no longer serves the people of Clockwork City. Now, if you will excuse me...
Gascon, where are you going? When news of this gets out, we need to issue a statement or at least gather the Congress for an emergency session.
I have urgent matters to attend to. Make whatever statement you like. I will return soon.
What is Gascon thinking? Honest.
Well, that was enlightening. To think I've been speaking to Sotha Sil's shadow all this time. Well, I don't mean to alarm you, but I will be frank. If an imposter sits upon the throne aligned and learns how to wield the power of this place, a cataclysm will follow. Stay with Varuni. With Sotha Sil exposed as an imposter, the Congress will fall into turmoil.
My dear Lord Set, what happened to you? I can scarcely believe what we just witnessed. How could this happen? Fear, of course. Always the iconoclast. I'll bet he's snickering at us even now. It doesn't matter. Yes. He was acting strangely, wasn't he? He always chafed under Lord Set's rule. Now he finally has a pretext to seize control, and he slinks away like a broken basilisk. The real Lord Set will aid us eventually, I know it. In the meantime, we must do for ourselves. Classic Gascon. Fleeing to his chambers when things go poorly. Try to talk to Gascon. He clearly doesn't care what I have to say. Check his rectory in the west wing of the Basilica. He hides in there sometimes to nurse a bruised ego or write passive-aggressive memoranda. Don't let Gascon wriggle out of this. What? Yes. Yes, I'll be fine. I don't understand how a shadow could take Lord Set's place. Compromised? You make it sound as if Lord Set suffers some kind of defect, like a crimped duct or a stripped bolt or something. Do you know what the sermons say? Complexity belies the truth. The factotums reported a strange energy signature in Gascoigne's rectory. Sounds like a nocturnal shrike. By the gears, how did that thing make it past our security calls?
So
Not
my theory
suspicious
is
at
that
all,
when we
is
get
it?
to the end of this, we find
A
out
sudden
that
departure followed by a Daedra
this
attack.
Congress
You're
of
right.
leaders
I
has
knew
been,
Gascoigne was a conceited sluggard,
secretly a
but
group of the
consorting with
Congress has
Daedra?
been
I pray it's not
creating
true.
these shadows, taking
I
control
hope you
of things
catch
and stuff
Gascoigne
like that.
soon. We need to know what he knows
Possibly.
immediately.
That
Birds?
guy was
Not that I'm
the
aware
last
of.
guy that she was talking with
He
in the
might be
chamber
tinkering
was
with some kind of
very
alien
pissed, and he had somewhere
automaton,
he had to go.
but he
anyway, right
rarely
away.
discusses that sort of thing with me. Why? Wait, feathers? From a live bird? Unprecedented. As far as I know, no living bird has ever set foot or wing in Clockwork City. Fascinating. I've always wanted to see one. I'm afraid not. Gascoigne keeps his own counsel about what he does outside the Basilica. Mathematics mostly, predictive theory, spherical values, virtuous enumeration, that sort of thing. The specificity of his calculations just boggles the mind. It's almost as if he had access to a planar rift. Oh no. I don't want to even consider it. Not until we have proof. I knew this wouldn't end well.
I'm not here to speculate on Lord
Halt,
Set's
Fet!
whereabouts.
Just
I'm
my
here
luck.
to clear the square.
Ignorance is no excuse.
Don't know,
but
do
I'll
you?
let you go.
I knew it. This is a disaster!
If you want to panic, do so in your own homes, not in the public square. Now disperse, or be dispersed. Get them moving.
You heard the Proctor. Return to your homes.
If you're looking for Lord Set, I don't know where he is. Gascoigne, what has he done now? Good. Maybe a fabricant ate him. Our luck. So, he finally graduated from corrupt hobbyist to professional villain. I'm almost relieved. A citywide search? I can't spare enough apostles to search a broom closet. I have one asset I can spare. I know an artificer, Dalamar. He takes some getting used to, but you won't find a better tinkerer. I knew that slag-addled piece of garbage Gascoigne would turn on us eventually. We should have dealt with it.
Let us do this by the rules.
No!
You should have submitted.
Being attacked. Need to get out of the city.
Well, look at you, all full of fleshy bits. Not a scrap of brass on you, is there? That won't do, that will. A missing person? How mysterious. You wouldn't be looking for Sotha Seal, would you? Whoa! Cool those cogs, you twitchy rascal. This little scrap heap should do the trick. There he goes! I just replaced his leg springs, so try to keep up!
wait for you at this quest marker.
I think I'm gonna stop after this.
Okay. Do you want to stop right here after you get to this point?
Yeah.
Oi! Wake up, Johnny! Visitors! You're useless.
Talking to the guy?
What are you doing nosing around here with that ugly beast? Chancellor who? Oh, you mean that brass-arsed fancy boots that came running through here. Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, the grease mucks up Dabrican snoots. That's why we stay down here. Wouldn't want the constable to see you. Never mind. Your man headed west. Should be some oily footprints about. Follow the...
Oh, here it is.
This is not in the middle of one investigation, another investigation.
And that's done. What's next?
Also follow them.
By Mora's many eyes.
Do you want to do the dailies or leave the dailies?
I have them equipped. I mean, if you pass them, do them. I'm not gonna go out of my way if they start.
I'll just hold on to them. Hold on to those exact things.
I think this is it. here at the main quest marker. Why is not?
You talk to her?
It doesn't give me a prompt.
Oh, really?
There are people here, but I can't do anything.
I talked to her, and then it progressed.
No, it says to talk to the wounded cultist, but won't let me talk to her.
Alright, this might be where you stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bubble pop. Okay, I guess I'll just stop there. So hopefully it'll let me talk to her when I log back in. Can I talk to your armory person so I can switch back to crafting? I don't have to go anywhere when I log back.
Remember.
Default. I'm all done.
Alright, we'll play again next weekend.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Bye.